Hello friends, Assalamualaikum. Welcome to my channel Dev in Short. Today I will show you how to build one cover page with HTML and CSS, and I hope you will be also enjoying this project also like you enjoyed all the previous project, and I hope you understand my all the previous projects like we have made with HTML and CSS, and I hope you all enjoy that. And in coming up videos also I will be telling you more than enough things about HTML and CSS, and that should be also really helpful for you in your future life. But today video is about cover page which we will be making with HTML and CSS, and I hope you will be understanding and building that by your own self. So just now we will be starting with our project. So first of all, for making a cover page you have to just open your text editor in which we will be working. Like previously on we are working with Sublime Text Editor, so just I will be opening that so we can work in that. Like I've telling you previously also, you can just download Sublime Text Editor from Google simply. It is not a big thing to just download that. Now I will be opening my Sublime Text from here. You can see nothing is here, all the things are empty, and here I will be just doing one thing. I will be just coming here, zooming in and making some of the files. So I will be making new file here, then here, and again I will be making a new file. So here you have to save this file with the name of index.html, and here I will be saving that on desktop. So here if you have already made the file on desktop with the name of index.html, so it will be coming like you already exist the file, so you want to replace that. So I will be pressing no, and you can change that the name to any other. So I will be writing cover.html and I will be saving that on desktop. Then here it is our CSS file. I will be saving that with the name of cover.css, and on the desktop I will be saving. But just take care about one thing when you are saving the file of HTML. So .html is really important, and when you are saving of CSS, so .css is really important to write in the end. So here I will be saving this by pressing save button, and now you can see both the file has been saved. Now we have to work with HTML. So here first of all I will be coming here and opening this cover.html file. You can see it is empty because here we have not written any of the code yet. So here I will be now moving, and then I will be just giving the name. So you can just write anything here like HTML. Then I will be just pressing tab here, and you can see all the code of HTML has been coming. So you have to also write that, and then your all the code of HTML will be just coming like that. And here when you've done that, just you have to give your title here, and simply I'll be doing that. So you can see we are just getting cover.html here at our title, but now when we will be just changing the title, so this cover.html will be changing into another name. So here I'll be writing cover page simply, then just save this file, and then when you've done that, refresh that, you can see now it is coming cover page only, not cover.html. You can see that. So you can work with like that. And now here I will be moving to body now. Then here I will be writing some of the codes. So here first of all we have to just write a header tag, and I will be also showing you how to get a background image here. So we will be getting that. And now I will be just moving down. Here I will be writing a tag which will be like nav, and then when you've written this nav, here you have to do another thing like just move down, and here you have to just write here I will be just coming, and then I will be writing a div tag, and then when you have written this div tag, here you have to write class. So here just you have to write class, and here I will be just writing the class name of navbar. So simply write class name of navbar, and then I will be just taking this down, and here I will be writing h1 in which I will be writing my heading. So here move down, and then you can write your heading name here. So I will be writing my heading name which should be like cover. Then when you're done with that, here I will be doing one thing. I will be moving down again. Here I will be writing ul, and here I will be writing li, and when you're done with that, here I will be writing home, and here you have to do one thing, write a tag here and make this a. So here when you've done that, just simply you have to move here, write this a tag, and then change that to this a. Okay, so we have done that. Now when you've done that, just copy this here and paste that. So simply I will be copying and pasting that here. And when you're done with that, here I will be writing about. Here I will be writing services. And here you can just write blog like. So if I just save that and hit refresh, so you can see that we are just getting this thing which we have written here. You can see. So now I have written that, so you have to just style that so it can go at the right side and it can just having some of the margin and padding from the top and looking good. So we will be doing that with CSS, but before starting the CSS we have to link our CSS sheet with HTML sheet. So for linking that you have to write a link tag and then press enter. Here you have to just write your style sheet name, like we have put cover.css, so I will be writing that. So this thing is really important to do, because if you just don't do this thing, so your CSS code will be not coming here on this file. So you have to link that, then you have to write here all the CSS codes here. Now you can see we have linked this file. Just I'll be saving that again, and when you just do any changes in your HTML file, so save that by Ctrl S, or you can go here or save. And then I will be moving to cover.css file. Here I will be writing this tag, so you can press shift and 8. So this hashtag, or you can say this star tag, will be just coming here. So it means like you are defining all the things in HTML file which you are writing. So here I will be now writing margin 0, because here I don't want any margin and padding, but when we have to define one class, then we want margin and padding. So here I will be now writing here box sizing also, border box. So here save that, and if I refresh, so you can see there is not any of the margin and padding from the top and from the left side, because I have put 0 here and margin also 0. So here we have made one class, you can see, which is called navbar. So with the help of this navbar class, we will be having padding and margin, everything. So I will be saving this file, and then I will be just writing dot navbar. So take care about one thing when you are writing class. So dot is really important to write at the starting of your class. Then you have to just make this curly bracket again, like previously on we have made, and I will be moving down here. Then you have to just write width, which should be 85%, and then move down. Here you have to just write align items center, then write here margin auto. Simply come here and write justify content, and you don't have to write center, you have to write space between. When you have written that, write here display flex, and then you have to write padding, which should be 35 pixel 0. So if I do that, save here, so save here again, then I'll be going back and hit refresh. So you can see that one thing, like this is now having a padding from the top and from the left side, and it is at right side, but it is not in line, you can see that, and it is also having these dots here. So here we will be removing that also. So for removing that, you have to come here, then you have to again define navbar class. Here I will be writing UL-li. So if you have written a tag also with this li tag, so you can define a tag also here. So simply I will be now moving down. Here I will be writing display, and I will be writing inline block. So here when you've done that, if I just move down, and then you can just define a thing which should be just like here width, or you can say margin, which should be 30 pixel. So if I save that here, hit refresh, so you can see that we are getting it in line with a space. If I erase margin, so we will be not getting any space here. If I show you, you can see there is no space, but we want space in that, so I will be writing margin of 30 pixel and then hitting refresh. So you can see it is good looking, but its font is not looking good, so we can change its font also. Simply I will be coming here and writing font family, which should be like Mont Serif. So just simply do that, and here when you have done that, just I will be writing that Mont Serif sans serif here, and then save that and hit refresh. So you can see it is at Mont Serif, but if you want to do other fonts, so you can do that, like I will be doing Copics. So when you've done that, save this file here and hit refresh, and when you've done that, you can see we are just getting this here like this cover written at our heading, and this home about services and blog here at the right side. And now here it is not looking good here at the right side, because here we are doing code and it is just really small. So because of that, if I just do that in full screen, you can see it is looking good here. So here when you've done with that, now you have to do one thing here. Come here again, then I will be giving some of the like colors on that. So here I will be writing H1, and here you can give any of the color, but here I will be removing first of all this thing, and here I will be just writing a header text. So when you have written this header text, you have to do like here you can just write background image, and then I will be just writing this and write here this thing, and in that you have to write URL. And when you've done that, just you have to move to this folder, and here you can just take any of your background image which you have just put. So I will be taking that from anything. You can see there are many background images here, so you can take any of them, because these are all are from Unsplash, so you can also download that here, and I will be closing that. Simply I will be moving here, and take care about one thing, like where you have saved your file of HTML and CSS, so there should be your image file also, or if you have put in the folder, so you have to put the URL of the folder where you have defined your image. So here I will be saving and reloading that. You can see we are getting one image, but it is only at the back of this. So here I will be showing you how to do that. Just if I remove anything, save, and you can see it is gone because now the name is not correct. Save that and reload that. So it is coming here, and here I will be just doing one thing. I will be moving here now, then I will be writing a H1 tag here, and here I will be just writing website, and here I will be writing another H3 tag. Here I will be writing it is this website. So here I have written, save that, and then if I hit refresh, so you can see we are getting the image here also, but we want that it should be down. So here I will be doing one thing. I will be coming here, and I will be just writing here width, and here I will be writing 100%, and here I will be writing height 100 EH. So when you've done with that, here I will be moving, then I will be writing background size cover, and then here you have to write background attachment should be fixed. So it means like your image should be fixed, not just moving from its position. Then I will be saving this file again, and just if I do that, so you can see your image is just coming. But here you have to do one thing, just come here again, and then you have to just move down, and here in cover page you have to take care about one thing. You should not give the background of navbar like we given the previous one. We are just given the background of navbar, so you don't have to give that here. Simply we are just getting this text, and we will be moving down at the center. So here now when you've done with that, we will be getting hover effect on these all things also. So for getting that, you have to copy this, then I will be moving down here. Then you have to do one thing, just simply, and I want one thing also in my image, like it should be not like that, it should dark, means its color should be like dark. So for doing that, I will be coming here and writing RGB here, then you have to write 0, 0, then write 0.8. So if you are getting 0.6 or 8, you can do that because both are simple, same color, you can say. Then I will be writing here also 0.6, close that, and you have to do one thing, write comma, and then do like that. So if I do that here, simply you have to save this and refresh that. So you can see image is gone because here we are not getting any color. So simply if I do like that, and if I do like that, and here we have to do one thing. First of all, we have to remove that, and we have to write linear gradient. So here I will be writing linear gradient, and here I will be writing 0, 0, and here I'll be writing 0.6, and when you've written that, here you have to do one thing, just simply you have to write here comma RGBA, then make this bracket, here I'll be writing 0.6, and here I will be writing like that. So when you've written that, close this again, and here we have just closed this tag simply, so we don't have to do that, and do like that and close here. So you can see now it is good. Save and refresh. So you can see image is not coming. So if I do one thing here, if I just do like here, if I just come and if I erase this one thing, you can see that this thing. So here it should be just getting here the image. So here I will be writing dot 0.6, and here I will be closing this, but we have already opened that, so here I will be writing like that, simply close, and then here you have to do like that. And if I do that, and you can see my image URL is just coming, save that and reload, our image has been just come back. Now we have to give the hover effect here, so simply I will be moving, then I'll be writing like we have copied this thing, so I will be copying that again and paste that here. So you can see we have pasted and it is just looking good. So here I will be moving, and you have to take care about one thing, you write hover here by writing this thing. So write here hover, and I will be giving the hover effect of color, and then you can just give it to like red. If I do save here, refresh that, you can see we are getting a hover effect, but it is not getting really good hover effect. If I do like, if I want some of the changes in that, like its cursor should be pointed like these things, so you can just do one thing, come here, then write here cursor, and here I'll be writing pointer, and I want some of the transition also here, so I will be writing transition 0.8s. Save that, reload that, you can see we are just getting that. So you can change its color also, like you can change into green or anything like that. So you can see, save here and refresh, you can see it is coming in green. So it's your choice what hover effect you are putting in that. You can put hover effect on this cover also, but I will be not doing that. Simply I will be taking this to white. So here I will be moving and then writing H1, and here I will be writing white. So if I do that, but here you have to write first of all color, then write white. Save that and refresh. So you can see it is in white, but it is not coming like showing that. So you can just put any other color like green, but here we have put that simply. So I will be now going to here, and you can just write color picker, because from here you can pick any of the color, and these are the color codes which you can pick from here. So I will be putting, so you can put any color here like dark or light. If you want dark, so you can put dark color by copying and pasting that. Save here, refresh, you can see now it is put in the dark color, and if I show you by full screening that, you can see that it is looking good, and our cover page is just looking really awesome. So we are just getting this cover, but it is too much small, and if you want to take it bigger, so I will be moving here, and then I will be writing a tag which should be just like here, like that. So come here and then write here H2. So it should be H2 because it is a logo and like logo thing, so I will be taking it to H2. So when you've done that, here you have to move, and then its font size should be like, and its font size should be you can say 30. So here I will be now writing that. Save here, refresh, you can see now it is cover and it is getting like that. So here I will be now coming to this tag to H1, and here I will be now doing one thing, I will be giving it to a class. So here you have to give a class here which should be like div, and here I will be writing class website, and when you've written that, just copy this close div from here and erase here, then I will be just pasting that. Save here, and here you have to reload, so nothing will happen because we have only give the class. So I will be moving down and writing website. Here I will be just moving down again, then I will be writing a tag like, if I write here heading this should be 400 pixels. Save here, refresh. So you can see it is gone down, but it is coming like that, but we don't want it should be like that. So simply if I do that like this and hit refresh, so you can see it is still here and it is just not in center, so we have to do that in center. So simply I will be now moving, then writing margin, which should be same like that and hit refresh. So you can see that now it is still just coming here. So here if I do like that, save and reload. So now here we have simply just defined that all things and it is just coming. I will be closing this and like that, save here and reload. So here we will be changing its font size now. So for changing its font size, you have to do one thing here. I will be coming here and giving like that. It is this, save here and reload. So here you can see it is just coming, and now I want to change its font size and I want that it should be left aligned. So here I will be coming and here I will be just going to H1, and then when you have just gone to H1, here you have to do one thing. You have to change its font size to like 50 pixels. Save here, reload that. So you can see it is bigger, and if you want so much bigger, so you can do that 60. Save. So you can see it is coming. It is the best website underneath, but it is not prominent. So here I will be writing key tag here, then I will be writing color white. Save and reload. But here if I show you, so it is H3 not P. So here I will be writing H3. Save here, reload that, and you can see it is in white color. And here I will be changing this to also not so much big, but it should be just looking like that. So here I will be now writing 15 pixels. Save, reload. So it is small, then 32 and do like that. So you can see these things are just looking good here at the left side, and here I will be changing its color to red. Save here and reload that. So it is just like that, and here you can change any other color like this one, or you can take it from color picker. So like I'm telling you, from color picker you can pick any color, okay, because it can just give you dark or other color. So like that I will be picking this one, saving that here, and then here you have to just put this one. Just you have to do one thing, take it back, and this thing also, and then save that and reload. So you can see we are just getting a color here and it is just looking good. So we are getting that, and now here I will be also making one button at down which should be also looking good. So here I will be now simply coming, then I will be moving here, and then here I will be writing a tag which should be like button. Then here I will be writing that to read more. Save here and refresh. So you can see it is coming here, and if you want that should be more come, so here I will be copying that and simply I will be pasting here. Save here and reload that. So you can see button is coming here, and we have to style this. So simply I will be moving, and then I will be writing button which should be just like here. Border radius should be 4 pixel. Then I will be moving down. Here I will be writing width 200 pixel. Simply move, save here, reload. So you can see it is looking like that simply. So here when you've done that, just I will be writing padding now. If it should be 13 pixels, save that, reload. You can see 13 pixel of padding is here, and then I will be writing border which should be like 1 pixel solid, and you can write orange. Then I will be writing 2 pixels, do that, so it cannot show. And then here I will be writing background of orange simply. Save here, reload that. You can see everything is good, but text is not good under here. So I will be now doing this text. Font size, it should be 16 pixels. Save here and reload. So you can see font size is also going big here, and if you want more space from here, so you can do line height, and from line height you can do 15 pixels. Save and reload. So you can see that it is going like that. So if you want hover effect in that, simply move here, and I made only a simple button, not a rigid. And here I will be writing in hover like border 2 pixels solid black, and for writing black you have to do like that, and simply you have to write background transparent. So write here transparent, and here I will be writing transition. This should be 0.9 as. Save here, reload that, and if I hover on that, you can see we are getting that, but here I will be writing color white of text. Save and reload, and you can see our cover page is just ready. So we can see that we are just getting cover at the left side, then this home nav bar and these things, and here we are also getting website, this is the website written, and if I hover on button, so we are getting a simple hover effect, and you can change the text color also in the hover effect of white or anything, so like that it will be looking good. So like that you can make a cover page. So simply it is a simple cover page which I have made, not really advanced, and you can see in this video also it is so much it is now a long video, so because of that I have made this cover page, and it is just looking good, you can see that. So like that you can build one cover page in HTML and CSS. So I hope you understand how to build a cover page in HTML and CSS, and if you enjoy this video, so please hit a like to this video. If you are new on the channel, also hit the subscribe button, and if you are learning more than enough things, so share it with your friends and family members so they can also learn what is HTML and CSS and how to work with that. So this time I will be meeting next project. So for today, goodbye.